In nature's deadliest arenas, survival isn't about who's the fastest or strongest. It's about who plays the smartest, cheats the best, or fights like a monster. When predators come knocking, some animals don't run. They transform. They explode. They fight dirty. This is not a fair fight. This is war. And the rules? There are none. Welcome to a countdown of nature's most outrageous defense tactics. Strategies so wild, you'd think they were ripped from a sci-fi movie or a battlefield manual. Let's dive into the 10 craziest defense moves in the animal kingdom. Number 10. The Mimic Octopus, Master of Disguise. Forget chameleons. The real shape-shifting legend lives underwater. Meet the Mimic Octopus, a creature with a talent for cosplay that would make a Hollywood effects team jealous. But here's the twist. This octopus doesn't just switch colors like its relatives, it becomes entirely different creatures. With just a shift of its arms and a flick of its body, it can transform into more than 15 different marine animals. Sea snake? Easy. It stretches out, banded black and white, wriggling menacingly across the seabed. Lionfish? No problem. It fans out its arms to mimic those venomous spines. Flatfish, jellyfish, crab, all part of the performance. Scientists have even watched it choose which animal to impersonate based on the predator it's facing, like an actor tailoring the role to the audience. Think about it. Instead of wasting energy in a fight, it plays a mind game, tricking attackers into backing off. In the underwater world, that's not just survival. That's genius. Number 9. The Bombardier Beetle, Chemical Cannon. Armed with built-in chemistry, this beetle fires boiling acid straight from its body, not just once, again and again, with pinpoint accuracy. Inside its abdomen, it carries 2 separate chemical chambers, harmless on their own, but when danger strikes, the beetle mixes them in a special reaction chamber, and the result is explosive. The mixture heats up instantly, reaching over 212 degrees Fahrenheit, then erupts in rapid-fire bursts of toxic spray. Predators don't just get burned, they get blinded, stunned, and often flee in panic. Some lizards have been seen spitting out the beetle the moment it fires, shaking their heads in pain. Even scientists who studied it compare the process to a miniature flamethrower combined with precision-engineered pepper spray. Tiny size, explosive punch. Number 8. The Horned Lizard, Blood Blaster. It may look like a harmless desert pebble with spikes, but this lizard's secret weapon is pure nightmare fuel. When cornered, it doesn't just run or hide. It weaponizes its own body. The horned lizard can squirt jets of blood straight from the corners of its eyes. Yes, actual blood, fired with shocking accuracy, up to 5 feet away. And here's the kicker. It doesn't just scare predators like foxes or coyotes. The blood actually tastes foul, packed with chemicals that irritate the attacker's mouth and eyes. Imagine biting into your prey, and suddenly it sprays hot, bitter liquid from its face directly into yours. That's enough to make even a hungry coyote spit it out and walk away. Disturbing? Absolutely. Effective? No question. In the desert, survival isn't about looking tough. It's about making sure no one wants a second bite. Number 7. The Mantis Shrimp, One-Punch Crustacean. It may look like a tie-dye aquarium pet, but this shrimp punches harder than a heavyweight boxer on caffeine. Armed with club-like arms, the mantis shrimp strikes at over 50 miles an hour, faster than the blink of an eye, faster than a speeding bullet underwater. The force of its punch is so extreme, it doesn't just hit once. The impact creates cavitation bubbles, tiny pockets of superheated water that collapse with a second explosive shockwave. That means even if the first strike misses, the shockwave itself can still stun or kill the prey. Scientists have measured the force of the strike at over 1,500 newtons, enough to crack open armored crabs, smash snail shells, and yes, even shatter aquarium glass. Divers call them thumb splitters for a reason. But here's the wild part. The strike is so fast, it produces flashes of light and bursts of heat, literally boiling the water for a split second. In a way, the mantis shrimp doesn't just punch, it weaponizes the laws of physics. Small body, big punch. And in the underwater fight club, the mantis shrimp is the undisputed champ. Number 6. The porcupine, living fortress. One wrong move, and this fluffy woodland creature transforms into a walking needle trap. Covering its back are more than 30,000 quills, some barbed, some hollow, all perfectly designed to deliver pain. Contrary to the myth, porcupines don't shoot their quills, but they don't need to. With a quick flick of the tail or a sudden twist of the body, those razor-sharp spines lodge deep into skin, where microscopic barbs make them nearly impossible to pull out. Predators that ignore the warning end up limping away, jaws or paws full of spikes, sometimes fatally wounded if the quills pierce too deep. Even large carnivores like leopards and lions have been recorded giving up after a single bad encounter. It's a strategy of pure defense. No speed, no venom, no tricks. Just armor that hurts anyone reckless enough to test it. In the forest, the porcupine isn't fast or fierce, but it doesn't have to be. Number 5. The armadillo, the Rolluck tank. When predators close in, it doesn't panic. It transforms into a medieval tank. The three-banded armadillo curls into a flawless armored ball, tucking its head, legs, and tail so tightly that not a single gap remains. Its armor plates lock together like puzzle pieces, creating a shield so tough that even the jaws of a jaguar can't pry it open. Other armadillo species rely on digging or running, but this one takes a different approach. It simply becomes untouchable. Bite, claw, shake, nothing breaks through. Predators eventually give up, confused and frustrated, leaving the little armored sphere safe inside. Its passive defense perfected. No fight, no flight, just patience wrapped in steel. Number 4. The hagfish, the underwater saboteur. The hagfish isn't a fighter, it's a saboteur. When danger strikes, it unleashes a tsunami of slime, thick and fast, clogging gills like wet cement. But here's the terrifying part. This isn't ordinary mucus. The slime contains microscopic fibers that expand instantly when they touch water. A single hagfish can produce liters of the stuff in seconds, turning clear ocean water into a suffocating jelly cloud. For a predator that breathes through gills, it's like inhaling concrete. Sharks, eels, even large fish have been seen choking, thrashing, and retreating in panic after a mouthful of hagfish slime. Some scientists even describe it as biological sabotage, a defense so effective that the hagfish has survived almost unchanged for over 300 million years. While predators struggle and suffocate, the hagfish simply ties itself in a knot, slides free of its own slime, and wriggles away like nothing happened. Number 3. The owl butterfly, false-faced trickster. At first glance, the owl butterfly looks ordinary, just another delicate insect fluttering through the tropics. But the moment it opens its wings, the illusion begins. Staring back at you are enormous, owl-like eyes. Not real ones, of course, but hyper-realistic patterns etched into the wings, complete with rings, shadows, and depth that trick predators into thinking they're being watched by something much bigger. For a hungry bird, those eye spots scream, "Back off! I'm not dinner, I'm danger." And here's the genius. The butterfly isn't strong, fast, or venomous. It relies entirely on deception. A quick flash of those false eyes is often enough to make predators flinch, hesitate, or flee, buying the butterfly precious seconds to escape. Number 2. The snake caterpillar, creepy copycat. At first glance, it's just a harmless little green worm inching along a branch, soft, squishy, defenseless. But when danger approaches, the performance begins. In an instant, The caterpillar inflates the front of its body, revealing bold markings that look exactly like serpent scales. Its head swells into a diamond shape. Two enormous eyes appear, and sometimes it even sways or makes faint hissing sounds. To a hungry bird or lizard, this isn't lunch anymore. It's a snake staring back. The truth? It can't bite, sting, or fight. It's pure theater, but that act is convincing enough to stop predators in their tracks. Birds often hesitate, circle cautiously, and then fly away, leaving the caterpillar untouched. It's survival by illusion. Number 1. The exploding ant. Ultimate sacrifice. Most animals fight to survive, but the exploding ant fights to protect something greater, the colony. When push comes to shove, this tiny insect becomes a living grenade. It contracts its body with such force that its abdomen ruptures, spraying a cocktail of sticky toxic goo in every direction. The blast glues predators in place, burns their skin, and can even kill smaller attackers outright. The ant dies instantly, but in that sacrifice it buys time. Time for its sisters to regroup, time for the queen and the future of the colony to remain safe. Scientists call this autothysis, a suicidal self-defense found in only a handful of species, and it raises the ultimate question: what is survival, if not giving up your life so others can live? This isn't just defense. This is detonation, the ultimate act of loyalty, and one of nature's most shocking weapons. From chemical warfare to tactical deception, animals have developed survival strategies that rival military tactics and spycraft. They don't just survive, they innovate. So next time you spot a harmless-looking critter, think twice. Beneath that innocent shell could be nature's deadliest little warrior. If you enjoyed this wild ride through the craziest defense moves in the animal kingdom, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring the bell so you never miss a chance to see how nature fights dirty. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and stay weird.